It had all the trappings of a carnival, all the trimmings of a Super Bowl. What it was the first annual AFC-NFC Pro Bowl, matching the 1970 All-Pros from each conference against one another. In fact, this game was really a battle of the stars.
Keep in mind, that's technology from 52 years ago. Do you kind of see what's going on now? I'm Brian. Welcome back to High Impact Flicks. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification icon, give it a thumbs up, share it with everybody you know. Don't forget to subscribe to my private email list through my website, highimpactflix.com, so we can sidestep all the censorship garbage. Roll the intro. Hey guys, study after study shows that if you want strong bones and muscles, healthy hair, skin, teeth, and nails, you need the 5 types of collagen in your diet. I get mine from BioTrust. I've got a link in the description with a massive discount, and it'll tell you all about it.
Not to touch that one. Alright, let's go. Jordan?
Please leave some for the other kid.
Yeah, he was just looking for peanut butter M&Ms, that's it.
Yeah, I know. You took the whole bin, though. I saw you on camera.
Alex.
Thank you.
Come on. Do you need to... Ready? What are you talking about?
Our Secret Service is launching an initiative to help us identify people who may have been radicalised.
Know the Signs details dozens of indicators that a friend or family member could be planning a terror attack. As Adam Hollingworth reports, the move comes as our spy chiefs identify a new and worrying type of terrorism.
Time was when the intelligence services were never seen, never heard. But now they're loudly proclaiming your country needs you to keep an eye on those you know and, if necessary, dob them in.
Recognising a potential warning sign and then alerting NZSAS or police could be the vital piece in the puzzle that ultimately saves lives.
To that end, they're publishing a guide called Know the Signs to help us all identify potential terrorists in our midst.
To pay attention and to be alert so that if they see or hear about something that seems off, that worries them and concerns them, they might have a look at this information to say, does this indicate to me that this person is on the road to actually committing an attack?
The SIS has listed around 50 signs, from obvious ones, like writing on a weapon, as happened in Christchurch, to
a person who is really developing an us versus them worldview.
Authorities say they're usually closely monitoring 40 to 50 potential terrorists. These people used to be motivated by their white identity or by their faith. But in the past 6 months, a third group has emerged, those motivated by politics.
And so it could be the COVID measures that the government took, or it could be other policies that are interpreted as infringing on rights, and it's what I sometimes describe as a kind of hot mess of ideologies and beliefs, fueled by conspiracy theories.
The launch of the initiative Know the Signs is an indicator that the security services know that they can't do it alone. They need the help of the public. But to some, the guide is a first step only.
How do we upskill those people in our community who are much closer to people who might be potentially radicalised and get them to understand what it is they're seeing? That's our challenge.
I'm just so freaking fucking fed up. I don't want to be that person that fucking cries on this app, but god fucking damn it. Really? Like, I feel like my whole life's been stripped from me. This is so freaking painful. Yeah, I'm that person that cries on this app, but it's not about a boy. It's about my freaking life. Anyone else? Anyone else notice this? Like, I was literally just following doctor's orders, following the government mandates, and now this is my life.
People should buy less Costa coffees and go on less holidays and not go out for dinner so often, and then they'll be able to pay their electricity bill.
What advice would you have for renters who are maybe struggling to pay their rent at the moment?
And as a landlord, you need to be responsible, but the tenant needs to come to you early and say, look, I've got a problem. Most landlords will help if they know soon enough.
Speak to your landlord, because we're often in the same boat. We're struggling to pay a mortgage, they're struggling to pay their rent.
Cut their expenses, don't be too frivolous, and just, you know, if you're in that position renting at the sort of lower end of the market, might buy a room or a small studio, you're going to be only able to cut costs, you know, or get more money and get a different job, you know, improve your way of life. So they're the two things you've got to deal with. There's not much else you can do.
I got told off by my stepdaughter for saying the other day on a YouTube channel that people should buy less Costa coffees and go on less holidays and not go out for dinner so often, and then they'll be able to pay their electricity bill, which, you know, I said it tongue-in-cheek a little bit, but to be fair, that is probably partly true. I mean, the ones who are really struggling aren't doing any of those things, and I do accept that. But I mean, there's a lot of people out there who, in the old days, people would save money. Now it's very hard to save money. It's not fashionable to save money. I think this universal credit is a big problem because, you know, it just makes sense to pay it direct to the landlord. And years ago, that's what happened. And there was much less arrears and problems because it got paid direct. Now, you know, the law is they've got to want to do that. The tenant has to ask to be paid direct.
Which is kind of ridiculous.
Right? Which is crazy when you think about it.
How do you like your fan club now, you fucking goof? You fucking piece of goddamn shit! You! Fuck you! We are never, ever telling down! Ever! I ain't getting vaccinated, you fucking idiot! Get that thing, you fucking
You can take my jab up your ass!
Ever! You fucking goof! Shame on you!
Take my jab in your ass! Every one of them, every booster, they're all yours, Justin! Christians!
We're your fan club, buddy! Yeah! We're your fan club! You fucking loser! You're communism! I hope you're starting to get scared, buddy! I really do! Because you're a fucking goof! Like I predicted,
they're coming for every second of your life. That's what these companies are coming to. This company as well. And it's not because anyone is bad. It's not because anyone in this company has evil plans or is trying to do this. They're not even doing it consciously. It's because these companies like Twitter and YouTube and Instagram and everything, they went public and they went to shareholders. So they have to grow. Their entire models are based off of growth. They cannot stay stagnant. Twitter grossed $4 or $5 billion last year. It is in the red. It is unprofitable. It has to get more of you. No matter how nice it's trying to be, it is all that they're trying to get more engagement from you. We used to colonize land. That was the thing you could expand into, and that's where money was to be made. We colonized the entire earth. There was no other place for the businesses and capitalism to expand into, and then they realized human attention, that they are now trying to colonize every minute of your life. That is what these people are trying to do. Every single free moment you have is a moment you could be looking at your phone and they could be gathering information to target ads at you. That's what's happening. So like, as much as we can, you know, have really good conversations and try to humanize the conversations, the like mechanism of the business is rolling towards that just because of the market. So like, it's coming. It's coming for every free second you have. And that's dark. That's really, really dark and scary. And for someone like me, I grew up a little bit on the internet. And I felt the repercussions of it. I suffer from anxiety. So I know where it leads. And I'm saying, like, you don't want this. Trust me. Like, you're not going to feel good about yourself. And you know it. The kids know it. Like, the whole joke on the internet is everyone's like, this place sucks, right? I mean, like, that's, like, kind of the thing. That's why their memes are all ironic and detached and self-referential and 12 layers deep, because truth is completely dead to them, and they know it. They look at the president. They look at the culture. They go, what the hell is this? They look at, like, Coca-Cola commercials that are winking at them and smiling, and they go, like, forget it, you know? So, like, ugh, I have no idea what's going to happen.
While we have time and it still retains some of its perceived value, maybe it'd be a good idea to convert your worthless fiat into valuable, storable food. Don't be the one who waits till the food riots start happening. You don't want to be fighting panicking people in the store over that last jar of peanut butter. At Prepare with High Impact Flicks, you can get up to 3 air and watertight gasket-sealed ammo cans, each filled with a 4-week emergency supply. 7 food varieties, 2,000 calories a day, 284 servings, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and each meal comes in a resealable, heavy-duty 4-layered pouch. And it's got a 25-year shelf life. Every order of a 4-week supply gets you $100 off plus free shipping. Here's how simple it is to make. I'm going to cook up some Granny's home-style potato soup. People are going to think I'm a culinary hero. You open the pouch, boil 4.5 cups of water, stir the contents, simmer on low heat for 15 to 20 minutes, take it off the heat, then let it set for 2 to 3 minutes before you serve it up.
Man, this stuff's so good. People are going to think Granny stopped by and filled your kitchen with a whole bunch of love.
Well, if Granny does stop by, she's going to fill your behind with a whole bunch of buckshot if you keep talking with your mouth full. Wipe your dang beard off. It's embarrassing. So maybe convert some of your worthless fiat into valuable food while you still can. Order now and get $100 off of up to 3 4-week emergency food supplies at preparewithhighimpactflix.com. The link is in the description.